Sharon.
And I'm Mike.
And we are Auto E-Clinic. Thanks for tuning in to Auto E-Clinic today. What we've got in the shop here, we've got a 1998 Volvo S70. Came in with some check engine codes. Looks like they're going to be evaporative. We want to dig into that and let you know what it is and tell you how to fix it.
What?
Let's get to work, Mike.
As you can see, we have a P0440 and a P0455. Now, the P0440 is saying we have an evaporative emissions problem, and the P0455 is stating that we have an evaporative emissions large leak. So we know we've got a leak in the evaporative emissions system. We're going to go and check the system out. We're going to do a visual inspection first. We're going to see if we can access the data for the fuel tank pressure sensor, which I do not believe we can, so we'll have to back probe it on this one, which won't be too big of a deal. We can look at our voltage as far as raising or lowering with applying pressure or applying vacuum. We're going to see what's going on with the system and try to diagnose this for you. Okay, you want to follow your evaporative emissions lines back from where it gets reburned into the engine. Now, here's your charcoal canister right here, and you can see your lines. Usually the charcoal canister is in the rear. In this case, they put it here, up under the driver's front fender. Got some boots up there, rubber boots. These lines are hard plastic, so they're not busted. At least they don't appear to be. So we're just going to keep following it back, which ours comes, see here. We're going to assume it's fine there because it's still hard plastic and we don't see any damage. Now it tees off here. That line looks pretty bad, but I don't see any open busted spots in it. Here's another part of it that comes. And if you look right here on this line, this is where our EVAP leak is from. Let me go ahead and pull this off. Well, you can see it just broke apart right here. That is where our EVAP leak is coming from. So that wasn't a bad find at all right there. Pretty common as these little rubber lines get old. This is a 98 car, so puts the lines at 16 years old. So we'll go to the parts house, get another line, and we should be good to go in the car. Once again, EVAP can be this simple, not always. Now, this being a 98 Volvo, we cannot access the data from the computer for the fuel tank pressure sensor. Because if we were unable to find this with a visual inspection, for me, that's the next step, is apply air to the fuel tank with an air nozzle and do this safely. And you'll watch the fuel tank pressure sensor voltage go up or down, and that'll tell you, yes, it is working. If it increases or decreases depending on the manufacturer's specification and how it's set up to operate, it'll increase or decrease with pressure in the fuel tank. And as long as you can watch that voltage change, you know that's working properly. In this case, we were actually going to drop the fuel tank and get to the fuel tank pressure sensor, back probe it with the multimeter that way. And once again, with your multimeter, with it back probed, you can watch your voltage increase or decrease with the change in pressure. And that lets you know that's working, because that's how the system knows it's operating properly, is with the increase or decrease in voltage due to an increase or decrease in pressure. But once again, we did find this with a visual inspection. We know what the problem is, and we'll get this customer back on the road. Okay. In our visual inspection, we found the evaporative emissions leak, and now that we've got that fixed, we know that problem is going to be taken care of. But during our visual inspection, we also found the air intake tube here is cracked. And this is definitely going to cause a problem. What this will do, it'll suck air in here past the mass airflow, okay? And that's going to make this thing throw a mass airflow code as well. I'm surprised it hasn't already. So we're going to go ahead and tape this up. This needs to be replaced. We don't have one right now, so we're going to go ahead and tape this up and fix it for now and patch it until we can get one. But this just goes to show more and more of what a good visual inspection will bring to you. Now, in this visual inspection, we were able to go ahead and diagnose and repair our P0440 and our P0455 code, sorry. So we were able to repair two codes there with just a visual inspection. And also in our visual inspection, we also found something that's going to cause a problem later on. We're going to take care of now as well. So I think this goes to show what a good visual inspection will do for you. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Michael Norris with Auto E Clinic.